What if the secret to sleeping like a baby, feeling younger, and living past 100 was already in your hands? Literally, no pills, no machines, just your own touch. Each night, thousands of older adults are quietly transforming their sleep and restoring their energy by doing one simple thing: stimulating 9 hidden areas of the body in a gentle, calming way before they ever close their eyes. Sounds strange? Maybe. But I've seen it work firsthand, and science is finally catching up to what ancient traditions have known for centuries. These little-known pressure zones connect to your nervous system, your circulation, even your internal organs. And yet, barely anyone knows how to activate them correctly. So in this video, I'll show you exactly how with soothing 9 techniques, easy movements, and real results. But before we dive in, tap the like button if you're ready to give your body the rest it deserves. You're watching Elderly Active Life, where we post new health tips daily for vibrant senior living. Let's begin. Technique number 1, sip warm water, your nightly heart protector. Meet Walter. He's 78, a retired chess teacher who starts every evening with a slow, thoughtful sip from a small mug. Not coffee, not tea, just warm water. And he'll tell you it's one of the best health decisions he's ever made. Most people underestimate the subtle shifts that happen in the body as we sleep. Blood thickens slightly. Heart rate slows. Muscles tighten from the day's tension. For seniors especially, this can lead to what doctors call silent stress on the cardiovascular system. That's why Walter's warm water habit isn't just comforting, it's life-saving. Why it works. Warm water dilates the blood vessels, softens the heart's workload, and encourages smoother digestion. Plus, it gently activates the parasympathetic nervous system, the rest and repair mode of the body. Try this ritual. Heat about 5 to 6 ounces of water to a comfortably warm temperature, not hot. Add a paper-thin slice of fresh ginger if you have it. Sit in a quiet spot. No TV, no phone. Just breathe and sip slowly. As the warmth flows through you, picture your blood vessels opening up like soft garden hoses. Walter describes it as smoothing out the edges of the day, and research backs him up. Hydration is linked to improved overnight cardiac function and even better skin elasticity by morning. Such a small thing, such a big impact. Cheers to that. Technique number 2, soothe the lower back, where stress hides. Francine, a 74-year-old poet and former school teacher, used to wake up at 2 a.m. like clockwork, tension buzzing in her hips and spine. Sound familiar? What she learned changed everything. The lower back is like an emotional storage locker. Every moment you held in frustration, every time you pushed through fatigue, it tends to accumulate here. Especially as we age and lose muscle tone, this area can become stiff, blocked, and quietly painful. Here's what Francine started doing. 1. She sits on her bed with a pillow under her knees to relax the spine. 2. With warm palms, she begins slow, circular movements just above the tailbone. 3. She pays attention to hot spots, tight, tender areas that need extra love. 4. After 3 to 5 minutes, she rests flat on her back and breathes deeply. She says it's like giving your body permission to let go. Want to amplify the effect? Rub a few drops of warming oil, like arnica or ginger oil, between your hands first. This helps release deeper muscle tension and even improves alignment over time. Francine hasn't woken up at 2 a.m. in months, and she sleeps like she used to in her 40s, deep and uninterrupted. Your lower back is not just a support system, it's a gateway to total body relaxation. Treat it that way. Technique number 3, belly breathing. Reset your inner rhythm. Arnold is 79. He used to tour with jazz bands in the 60s, often saying his life was loud, late, and loud again. Now, his nights are quiet, but his mind sometimes isn't. That's why he swears by one thing: belly breathing, also called diaphragmatic breathing. This technique is ancient yet deeply relevant, especially for seniors dealing with shallow chest breathing or anxiety. Why it matters? Chest breathing is often rapid and shallow, triggering a stress response. Belly breathing, on the other hand, signals safety to the nervous system. It helps oxygenate the body more fully and leads to a slower, steadier heart rate. How to do it like Arnold. Lie on your back with a pillow under your knees. Place one hand on your chest, the other on your belly. Inhale slowly through your nose. Let your belly expand first. Hold the breath for 3 seconds. Then exhale through your mouth slowly. Repeat for 8 to 10 deep cycles. After just a few breaths, Arnold says he can hear the music of stillness. He also recommends imagining a gentle wave rising and falling with each breath. This visualization helps slow racing thoughts and adds a meditative layer to the process. Bonus: belly breathing is also shown to help reduce nighttime blood pressure spikes and improve oxygen saturation, a win for your heart and brain. Let your breath be your anchor. It costs nothing, but it's priceless. Technique number 4, foot sole massage. Unlock the sleep switch. Greta is 81. Years ago, she would toss and turn, her feet icy and restless. Her podiatrist offered expensive inserts. Her daughter suggested thick socks. But it was a simple nightly massage that changed the game. She discovered the Yongquan Point, also known as Kidney 1, a spot located on the sole of the foot that's linked to calming and grounding energy in traditional Chinese medicine. Why the spot matters. Stimulating the Yongquan Point sends a signal to the body to descend energy. In other words, it helps pull busy thoughts out of the head and down into the body, creating a grounded sense of calm. Greta's technique. Sit with one foot crossed over your knee. Find the hollow area about 1/3 down the sole from the toes. Using your thumb, apply circular pressure for 30 to 60 seconds. Then rub the entire sole, heel to toe, for 2 to 3 minutes. Switch feet. Want to go deeper? Use a warm washcloth first to stimulate circulation, or rub with a drop of lavender oil to activate your olfactory calming response. Greta now calls it her bedtime off switch. No more cold toes. No more restless legs. Just pure, gentle sleep. Your feet carry you all day. Let them carry you into sleep, too. Technique number 5. Leg flutters shake off the day's weight. Donovan, a 76-year-old former mailman, always said the hardest part of his job wasn't walking, it was stopping. Retiring left him with heavy legs and even heavier thoughts. He needed a ritual to shake it all off. That's when he rediscovered a simple movement he used to teach his grandkids: leg flutters. Why this works? Blood and lymph can pool in the legs, especially after long periods of sitting. This causes aching, swelling, and poor circulation. Light fluttering motions encourage upward flow, help drain toxins, and loosen stagnant muscles. Here's what Donovan does. Lays flat on his bed with a pillow under his head. Raises both legs slightly or one at a time, keeping knees soft. Gently kicks in the air like paddling underwater, no force needed. Does 20 to 30 small flutters per leg. Afterward, he pats his thighs and calves lightly to stimulate nerves. He calls it his evening circulation boost. Some nights, he follows it with a cool washcloth or leg-elevating pillow for added relaxation. Bonus tip: flutter first, then massage your calves downward with open palms to help lymph flow and reduce swelling. Your legs worked hard today. Let them dance their tension away. Technique number 6, belly massage. Goodbye, constipation. Janice, 75, often found herself pacing the kitchen at midnight, feeling bloated and blocked. She had tried fiber, prune juice, even abdominal wraps. But nothing was as fast or soothing as her new favorite ritual, belly massage. Here's why it works. Gentle abdominal massage improves peristalsis, the wave-like motion that moves waste through the digestive tract. It also activates key nerves and acupressure points connected to the gut-brain axis, reducing stress and cramping. Janice's 3-step process. 1. Start small. Place fingers around your navel. Begin tiny clockwise circles. 2. Expand slowly. Work outward in a spiral until your whole abdomen is included. And 3. Breath and release. Inhale as you press lightly. Exhale as you release. She does this for 3 to 5 minutes after brushing her teeth, followed by sipping a little warm water or herbal tea. Want to take it up a notch? Use castor oil or apply a warm compress after the massage to support liver and gallbladder detox. Janice says her nights went from tight and gassy to quiet and clear. Her sleep improved dramatically, and so did her mornings. Digestion and sleep go hand in hand. Help one and you help the other. Technique number 7. Head crown massage. Quiet the mind. After a long day of overstimulation, emails, lights, worries, it's no wonder our brains feel full to the brim. That's why a crown massage is one of the most underrated sleep tools available. This is more than a scalp rub. It's a neurological reset button. The crown of your head, where the skull curves slightly, contains a dense network of nerves, energy points, and micro blood vessels. Stimulating this area signals the brain to release serotonin and melatonin, key hormones for calm and sleep. How to do it right. Sit or lie comfortably. Place your fingertips at the center of your scalp. In slow, tiny circles, move outward in a sunburst pattern. Continue for 3 to 5 minutes, covering the whole top of your head. End by placing palms gently over the ears and taking a deep breath. Some people feel tingles. Others feel pressure release behind the eyes. I'll report one thing: mental quiet. Enhance the ritual with a calming scent, dab lavender or sandalwood near your temples beforehand. Remember, a quiet crown equals a quiet mind. Technique number 8. Palm pressing. Tap into instant relaxation. Nancy, 80, says her hands feel like old friends now. Every night, she does a short, soothing routine that melts her anxiety within minutes, Laogong point pressing. The Laogong point is located in the center of each palm and is associated with the heart meridian in Eastern healing traditions. Pressing it helps regulate heartbeat, reduce nervous energy, and bring you into present awareness. Nancy's method. Sit up in bed and rub your hands together to warm them. With the thumb of your right hand, press the center of your left palm firmly for 10 to 15 seconds. Make tiny clockwise circles for another 30 seconds. Switch hands. Finish by gently pulling each finger. This releases tension stored in the joints. She combines this with slow breathing and a few gratitude thoughts before lying down. Nancy says she used to feel buzzy at night, like her nerves wouldn't turn off. Now, it's peace at her fingertips. Literally. Technique number 9. Ear loops and pulls unplug your inner tension. Carl is 83, a former electrician with a deep respect for switches. He says your ears have more than one, and they're the fastest way to disconnect from stress. Why ears? The outer ear is packed with microsystems, reflex points that mirror every organ, gland, and muscle. Stimulating the ear helps regulate hormones, release fascia tension, and shift the body into sleep mode. Carl's bedtime sequence. 1. Earlobe pulls. Gently pull down on each lobe 3 to 5 times. 2. Outer edge trace. Pinch lightly along the rim of the ear, moving up and around. 3. Inner massage. Press your thumb behind your ear and your forefinger inside the ear's curve. Massage in slow circles. He ends by placing his hands over his ears and humming softly, a trick that vibrates the vagus nerve and enhances calm. Carl says the only electricity he deals with now is the energy of rest. Try it tonight. Your ears aren't just for hearing. They're for healing too. Final thoughts. Getting great sleep doesn't have to mean counting sheep or reaching for pills. Sometimes it's about the smallest of habits. From sipping warm water to fluttering your legs. From massaging your belly to breathing through your belly. From tapping your palms to massaging your ears. These tiny acts, done with intention, create a powerful bedtime ritual. They help your body do what it's already designed to do: heal, relax, and restore. If today's video helped you, let me know in the comments by writing, "I sleep soundly and wake up full of life." And tell us which tip you're going to try first. Be sure to subscribe to Elderly Active Life for daily wellness videos and hit the bell so you never miss out. Sleep peacefully, stay healthy, and I'll see you in the next one.